Why in the world would God ever ask anyone to just take the life of an innocent little creature, like a baby sheep or a baby cow? Doesn't that sound ridiculous? It did nothing to you. It doesn't hurt you. It's peaceful. It just jumps around. And God asks you to just take it and take its life and burn it on an altar. Well, this is the process of a sacrifice. And nowadays, God doesn't ask us to do this. So make sure we're not going around killing little animals. But why did he ask his people, the Israelites, early on in history to do this? Well, to understand why, we have to go way back to the time where the first people, Adam and Eve, they disobeyed. Because of this, they had to die. That was the consequence. That was the judgment, death. What is a judgment? When we hear the word judgment, we think of the word judge. And a judge, as we know, is the one who sits in a court with a hammer and they say guilty, not guilty, innocent or guilty. Well, how do you go to court? Somebody has to do something wrong. Okay, somebody sinned. Somebody broke the speed limit. And when they broke it, they got a speeding ticket. And now they have to go to court and they have to pay the ticket. Somebody has to pay it. A law was broken, somebody has to pay it. If you don't pay it, they're going to charge your family. And eventually they'll get that money. But what we have to understand is somebody has to pay the ticket. And if somebody sins, somebody has to pay the price. And back in the day, the ones who had to pay the price were the little animals for the time. They couldn't pay it completely because it wasn't a human who died. The human committed the wrong, they did the wrong thing, and then some animal just takes all the blame for it. Well, to solve this problem, God sent his only son. We know him as Jesus. If we ever think about, why did Jesus have to die on the cross? Why was he there? Why did he have to get tortured for us? Well, that's exactly why. He was the little sheep. All these people, including us, we did something wrong. We did something really bad. We sinned. We disobeyed God, and the consequence is death. But instead of us dying, God said, I'm going to go die myself, because Jesus was pure, clean, without any sin. Remember, he didn't have any crippling, he didn't have any wrongs, but he was pure and an innocent little lamb. And he took our place. Instead of us paying the judgment, Jesus paid the judgment. Okay, well, before he even came into the world, we have to remember how that happened. How is this God, the Son, coming into the world? Well, if we remember, Mary was promised to Joseph. During that time, an angel came to Mary, and he tells her a message that the Holy Spirit will come on you, and you will have a baby, and you will call him Yeshua, as we know, Jesus. And when Joseph finds out that she's pregnant, and they're not married, that's a problem. And imagine the amount of strength and faith he needed to believe that this was actually the Son of God. And God told him in a dream, Joseph, don't run away from her, take her as your wife. When the little animals that were killed because of the humans weren't enough, God had to do the only thing he could, and that was to give up his own son. That his own son had to come down, not commit any sins, and then go and die, and was killed by the humans again, and paying the price that we had to.